Today I wanted to talk about shared pool of meaning. So, as I'm making this video, I hope nobody gets the impression that these are things that I'm frustrated about my current job. These are just things I keep thinking about, just in general. I try to make one of these a day. It's a little therapeutic, and it's kind of fun. So, uh, shaved the beard down so it's a little less bushy. It's getting pulled a lot in jiu-jitsu, so took it down, see how it goes. All right, so today I wanted to talk about shared pool of meaning. And I was thinking about a paradigm that happens to me quite often uh, in IT, DevOps. So it starts with uh, me being the type of personality that's pretty open. The five personality traits, I'm not very disagreeable and I'm pretty open to experiences. Um, and so I think that's part of why people can come to me and get a problem solved and they don't feel bad when they leave. Like, I'm not doing the exacerbated expressions like, oh God, this guy again, or whatever. Um, we have a good time, we solve the problem, and that I, I think over the years I've gotten better at that. I wasn't very good at the beginning for sure. Um, so people come to me pretty often for getting problem solved. uh, and so one thing that happens is someone will come to me and say the site's broken. And my first reaction is quite a bit of fear, like an inadequacy kind of thing. Um, oh my god, the site's down. I haven't gotten a single page. My observ- observation observability, my SRE stuff is all broken. Like, what happened? I failed. I failed the company. Um, and then and so they'll come in and they'll say the site is broken or the site is down or something like that. And I'll go to the production site, like whatever that is, and it'll be fine. So then I'm like, okay, wait a minute. The site's up, no alarms, everything's fine, everything's green. What's going on? What do you mean by the site is down or site is broken or whatever? And so that starts the conversation about the shared pool of meaning and just meaning in general. And you wanna dig into the meaning crisis. There's a guy named John Vervaeke that has like 50 some odd videos going all the way back to Plato and then into today about the meaning crisis. And I just get a kick out of that. Pretty good stuff. So this person is coming to me. They're in a state where they're convinced something is broken. They're rushed. They're panicked. They're having lots of feelings. And they come to me and they say it's broken. And they just need it fixed, man. They just need something fixed. And I'm like, wait a minute, nothing's broken. What are you talking about? like, um, and so I get kind of frustrated at that point because it's like, great, now I'm going to have to spend 20 minutes on what they mean. Right? Getting the share pool meaning. If they would just be clear to start with, we'd be a lot easier, right? If they just said the stage environment is broken or this particular feature is broken, but the trick is like when a person is responsible for doing something, like if a person is responsible for one particular part of the site and that's their whole world, and they come to you and say my world is broken, that's kind of what they mean. Or they say this is broken, what they mean is my whole world is broken, and that's a big deal. So uh, through this conversation, okay, what do you mean by it's broken? What is it? Right? We have to go way back to that, like first principles. So what are you talking about? Can you walk me through this? Like explain this to me. Walk me through it like I'm an idiot because I am. And then they walk me through it, and it's like, oh, okay, the button on stage is currently broken, but that's your whole world. That's what you're working on. That's what you're trying to get fixed. It's a big deal. It's hugely impactful for the business. Okay, I get it. Now I understand where you're going. It wasn't deployed correctly. Totally my fault. We'll get it punched through and fixed, and we'll be better. Thank you for bringing this up, or something like that. We'll add an alarm for that, or whatever. Well, it's usually never a button. It's usually like a database problem or something a little bit more complicated than that, but you get the idea. So I just wanted to take a minute and just talk about shared pool meaning, and like it's so easy to get frustrated with these conversations because it's like, why won't you just be clear in your communication? Can't you at least respect me enough to do that? And I totally get that. But if you're gonna express that outwardly, if they see that on your face, you're gonna lose the conversation, and somebody's gonna feel bad and unsafe, and they're not gonna be able to explain things to you. And then they'll start going to the interns to get their stuff dealt with instead of you, and that's bad because then the interns come to you and do an even worse job because they don't know anything either. It's like somebody has to have the context and stuff, right? So, anyway, happy whatever day this is. I hope you're having a productive day, and thank you for watching.